Hello, my beautiful students. How are you? Are you ready to add more today? Good. Okay, today we're working on paper lesson, actually, 11.12, and it is page 295, so you can get that out. Also, it is a chapter review. That means we're going to have different questions, right, on this paper, in the front and in the back, of questions that problems actually that we've been working on from like maybe the past 2 weeks, okay? So we're gonna review, and then tomorrow we will take the final paper, right? We'll do the final paper for this unit, and then we will start to learn another concept. All right, so I hope you're ready. You can go and get your pencil, your paper 11.12, and if you have your whiteboard and a marker, you can get that out as well. We're only going to write 2 different problems, right? And then that way it'll help you to practice, and then we will go on to the paper. So you can put this on pause and go and get all those things that I asked you to get, okay? All right. Okay, so if you are back, good. You should have your whiteboard and your marker ready and your paper and your pencil sharpened. Now you're ready to go. Oh, wait, you have to click on your brain. Click it on. Here we go. Click, click. You're ready now. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to take your whiteboard marker and your whiteboard, and we're going to write some problems, okay? Just so we can practice a little bit. So the first thing you're going to do is, I am going to here do this with you. We're going to write 2 different problems, and we're going to format it in a different way. So what I mean is, the first problem that you're going to write is like this. It's going to be like this vertically. We're going to put one number on top of the other, and you're going to write it with me. Ready? We're going to write a number 3. So write the number 3 on the top part, and then below we're going to write a different number. So write a 3 like this, round and round again, right? And then below it, remember we learned above, below, you are going to write, let's write a number 2. Up, slant down, and then walk to the right. And then you're going to write a line under it. See, you're going to draw that line. Now, when you write problems like this and you're ready to solve them, the plus sign is going to go on the left side of the bottom number, like this, right? It's a plus sign. Remember, that's the symbol that tells you you're going to add, right? You're going to put the amounts together. Now, let's go ahead and just work on this problem first, and then we will write the other problem. So right here, you have a number 3, and then you have a number 2. You see that? Good, you wrote that. So what does 3 amounts look like? So 3 in amount. Well, let's go ahead and draw 3 circles next to it, all right? So here we go. I'll just get red. We're gonna draw 3 circles. 1, 2, 3 circles next to it. There's 3, right? Easy peasy. And what is the number below the number 3? A number 2. So let's draw how many circles? 2, right? So 1, 2. Here we go. Now you're going to count all of the circles together, all together. So it is 3 plus 2. Let's count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many altogether? 5. So you're going to write the 5, which is the answer, right? You're going to write it below the line. Below the line. So that line right here is kind of like an equal sign. Watch, I'll show you in a minute. Now, say it with me. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Got it? Did you get that? Let's say it again. 3 plus 2 equals 5. The answer goes below the line that you drew, right? Okay, so now let's take that same problem, those same numbers, those 2 add-ins, right? And add them a different way. The format is different. So you're going to take the 3 and put it here. But next to the 3, right, you're going to write the plus sign. And then what number is next? The 2. So 3 plus 2 equals, that means is, right? So what did we say it was? 3 plus 2 equals 5, right? So then the 5, when you're writing it this way, the number problem, then the answer goes on the right side of the equal sign, okay? So this, like I told you, watch, I'm gonna show you this in green. You see this right here in green, that line? It's kind of like you're writing an equal sign, but it's different. It's in a different format. You understand? And it's a different type of number sentence, writing it. Or this is vertically up and down. Horizontal is this one here, okay? But it's the same problem. You're getting the same answer, right? Because 3 is 3, 2 is 2. No matter how you write it, that's going to be the same answer. So I just wanted you to know that those are the ways that you can write number sentences to add. So with that said, you can put the lid, the cap on your marker and put it aside, put your whiteboard aside, and now we're ready to do the paper, okay? So here we go. We are on chapter review 11.12, fill in the blank. So this is gonna be an easy peasy problem for you because it's just wanting you to count the eagles. Did you know that eagles are our bird that, you know what it represents? Freedom. In the United States of America, when you see an eagle, you kind of have to remember it represents eagle represents freedom. Yes. So let me share my paper with you so you could see exactly where I am and where you need to be. So there it is, that beautiful eagle. So it says right here in green. See that? I circled it in green. How many in all? Easy, right? Well, sometimes it is a little bit hard to understand how many there are when there's a lot on a paper to count. So you can cross off and count, but remember, you have to cross off first and then count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how I crossed off first and then I counted? Because sometimes even that will confuse you. So how many are there altogether? Well, there are 6. Here we go. So you're going to go down. Oopie, this does crazy things sometimes. Go down and make a ball. Okay, again, go down and make a ball. And that's number 6, right? You got it. Now let's take a look at the picture right here, this picture, and that's problem number 2 and 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to look at the picture and then you have to solve the problem. So let's see, that's a nest, right? That looks like a nest. And in the nest, look at the problem down here. I'm going to circle it in red. What number is this? 2. That is the number 2. So boys and girls, they want you to draw the answer. So you're going to draw and you're going to answer the problem. You are going to draw 2 eggs in the nest, right? So did you know that the eagles, they lay 2 or more eggs at a time? So since there's a number 2, they want you to draw 2 eggs, okay? So you are going to draw here an oval. Please don't worry if you are not a great egg drawer. I am not either, but I guess they're oval, right? So just draw 2 of those. And now, oh, look at this word, and what is this next number here? 1, okay? So 2 and 1 is how many? Let's see. So we have, let's see, 2 already there. And then I'm going to draw 1 more egg. So 2 eggs and 1 egg equals how many eggs altogether? Let's do this correctly so I can match the colors. So 2 is in red, 1, 2. And then I'll change it to black, 1 more. How many eggs altogether? Did you say 3? Yes, I heard you say 3. That was fast. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the and is like a plus, right? Plus sign. Now let's go to the other one. Did you know that eagles, they swoosh down like this, swoosh, and they get there. What do you think they get? They get fish. They do. They come down and then they get fish or they get whatever they get to eat, but the fish are yummy. So this eagle, right, came down swooshing and got 4 fish. So look here. Let's take a look here in my green, handy dandy green. I'm circling at 4. Let's draw 4 fish right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are the fish. I'm making it easy, just circles and triangles. That's it. And there are how many? 4. And means plus. Uh-oh, what is this number here? Let's see. Is this a number right here? Yes, it is. It's a 0, right? 0 is a number. 0 is what? Nothing. So you're adding 4, right? 4 fish plus nothing, right? And nothing else. How many do you have? Easy peasy, you have 4, right? Because you started off with 4 fish, nothing else, right? So you are going to end up with 4. So if you said 4, you are right, 4. So remember, any amount plus 0 is still the same amount you started with. So if you have 100 million plus 0, you're going to end up with 100 million. If you have 1 plus 0 is 1. If you have 3 plus 0 is 3. So you're always going to end up with the same amount that you started with if you're adding nothing, right? Okay, so now let's go on to number 4. Oh, look how beautiful the colored feathers are. So they want you to write the addition fact. So write the addition fact. So they want you see this right here. I love to use my colors. I'm going to circle this one here. How many feathers are there in that red circle? 3. So you're going to put a 3 here on this side. Okay? And then how many of these beautiful brown feathers are there? See, I circled it in blue. How many? 2. So that amount, you're going to put it on this side. So you notice this one goes here, excuse me, this one goes here. I forgot to change the color. And this one will go here. You got it? See? So whatever's on the left, the number is on the left, the amount. If it's on the right, then you go and you write it on the right side. Now you're ready to add. 3 plus 2 gives you altogether how many? So 3 feathers. Here's 3 feathers. I'm giving you 3 feathers. And then I give you 2 more feathers. How many do you have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many altogether? Yes, 5. Did you say 5? Good. So go to the left. Let me do that over to the left, down, and then around. Number 5. You got it? Good job. Now let's do number 5, the same thing. I'm going to start with my red. I'm circling this beautiful colored feather over here on the left. So it's on the left. Did you hear that? So you're going to write it here. 1. There's only 1, right? Now I'm going to use my handy dandy blue and I'm going to circle this group of feathers. How many are there in that blue circle, boys and girls? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? Yes, 5. You said 5. That is right. Now you're going to put it over here on the right side. To the left, down, and then around. So now you're ready to count them all together. Remember, is, that means is, that equal sign means how many it's equaling all together, right? 1 and 5 is how many? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1 and 5 more equals 6. So you're going to bring the 6 down and write it over here on the right side of the equal sign. You see that? All right, you got it. Awesome possum. You got it. You are so smart. Now let's go on to the next page. Flippity floppity. I know that you guys like that word, flippity floppity. So now, boys and girls, you're going to use the number line. Let's count how many numbers there are in the number line, on the number line here. Ready? Here we go. We're going to start with 0 because 0 is a number. Here we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count again. Ready? I'm going to use my green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we start with 0, remember, boys and girls? I missed that. 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so now you're ready to write the problem, but you need to look and see what Mr. Kangaroo is doing. Remember we worked on this paper? We worked on number lines, right? And we did a lot of these kinds of problems, but sometimes we forget. So this paper is good so we start remembering what they mean. So we're going to get purple. I picked purple. I like purple. Now, where is Mr. Kangaroo starting? 4, right? So you need to write a number 4 right here, a number 4, because that's the number where Mr. Kangaroo is starting. It's not going to start anywhere else. It's going to start number 4 for this number line. So you're writing a 4 where he started, and then the next number you're going to write is the number, how many amount of times that he is going to jump. So let's see, let's trace how many times he jumped. Ready? I'm going to change it to red. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. How many times did he jump? 3 times. So you're going to write the 3 right here. See, I'm color coding. The first number is the number Mr. Kangaroo is starting on. The red is how many times he jumped, right? And then the last number, and I'm going to choose orange, is where Mr. Kangaroo landed. So where did he land after he jumped 3 times? The 7, you're right. So there is your number problem. There's your number sentence right there. 4 plus 3 equals 7. You see that? 4, starting at the 4, jumped 3 times, and he ended up on the 7. Got it? Okay, good. So now let's go on to problem 2 and 3, but the directions changed, so we need to read them. It says, write the parts that make the whole. Again, let's read it. Write the parts that make the whole. Okay, so you are going to choose 2 different colors. You can choose your 2 favorite colors in your crayon box. So if you don't have your crayon box with you, you can pause the video and go and get your box of crayons. Now, some of you are probably thinking, can I use my markers? You can, but just know that on the back, it might just go through a little bit, but it's okay because we already did the front, I should say, the front of the paper. So you can use crayons or you can use markers. It's up to you. All right? Okay, so I'll wait for you while you go get your stuff. Okay, you're back. Alrighty, good. Now we're ready. So you're going to color these leaves different colors, 2 different colors, to make 8 altogether. You're going to tell me what color you're going to choose, or you can use your own crayons, and then you could just tell your mom and dad, or you can show me your paper. All right, whatever you want. You can just take a picture and send it to me. But you know, just because we are doing things a little differently, I'm going to go ahead and pick 2 of my favorite, and that way it's up to you if you want to use the same colors as I do or use 2 different colors. But be careful, don't get tricked, because you might do yours a little wrong if you're not paying attention. All right. I'm going to choose, because it seems like they're fall leaves, I'm going to choose orange and red. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm already on orange. So you remember that these are 10 frames, right, guys? Remember that we talked about 10 frames like this. Let me show you. These are 10 frames. See this? This is a 10 frame and this is a 10 frame. Why do we call them 10 frames? Because they look like window frames. Remember I said those are called frames. So there's 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. So 5 and 5 is 10, right? So they're called 10 frames. Got it? So I'm going to choose my orange, and what they're going to want you to do is color as many as you want orange, but you can't color them all orange. Well, you can, but then you can't use the other color. You won't be able to use the other color, and I know you want to at least share the amount of leaves that you want to color those two that you chose. So let me show you instead of confusing you more. Okay, here we go. I'm going to choose, I will color 3 of my leaves. I will color them orange. So you choose one of your colors and you're going to color 3 of those leaves, the color that you want. So, do you see what I'm doing? I colored 3 of the leaves orange, right? Orange. So I'm going to write 3 right here. How many orange ones are they? There, 3 orange. And now I'm going to choose red. So remember, you have to make 8 total. Okay, you have to color 8 leaves total in that 10 frame. Okay, so there's already 8 pictures of the leaves, but only 3 are colored orange. So then that means how many do I have to color red? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of them I colored in red, and 3 of them I colored in yellow, and 3 plus 5 equals 8. Look, here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, they already drew 8 leaves in the 10 frame for you. They're just asking you to choose 2 different colors to make a combination to equal 8, right? To choose 2 add-ins. And I chose 3 in orange and 5 more leaves in red. All together are going to give you 8 leaves, okay? Now let's go to the next one. You could choose two different colors, or you could leave the colors that you already have. I'm going to leave them orange and red. So now look, there are 8 already, 8 leaves that they drew for you in that 10 frame. You see that? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see, just like the other one. There are 8 already there drawn for you. So now we're going to choose a different combination. I'm not going to draw or color 3 orange ones anymore. I'm going to choose different amounts. So let's see. I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll choose 5. I'll color 5 in orange. So 5 over here. 5. And then, so if I colored 5 in orange, how many are left to color in red? 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm putting 3 here. Oh, it equals 8. See? Hey, look, Who can tell me what's going on here? Oh, you caught on, huh? I made two different combinations, but I switched the colors. Look, I used actually the same numbers. I wanted you to see that if you switch the numbers, it will still give you an 8. You see, all I did is choose different colors. 3 plus 5 equals 8, and 5 plus 3 equals 8 too. You're just switching. But you can make your own combinations. For example, I'll do another one right here on the side. I can choose the same. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write 4 down here, plus, and I'm going to choose my orange. I can choose 4, orange for red, 4 plus 4, and it could equal 8. You see? So you can make as many combination numbers as you want, right? As long as it equals 8, you did it correctly. So you can choose any colors you want. Now this on the bottom, we will do 2 together, and then you can stop the video and do the rest of them by yourself, just like we did on the top part. Remember? You could add little circles if you want, or you can just count your fingers, or you can go and get some connecting cubes, whatever you want, but you add these numbers by yourself. Let's do the first one together. So we are going to say right here, we're going to do this one first. 5. 5 plus 4. Okay, remember the answer, you're going to write it below the line. Here we go. 5. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 circles, and there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many all together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 and 4 more equals 9. See that? 5 plus 4 equals 9. I used little dots on the side, right? Those little circles, but you could use whatever you want. You could use your connecting cubes, like I said, 3 and 3 more. You could use your fingers. You could use cereal. Anything that you would like to use, you can just go grab it and work on those problems, you by yourself, or you can ask your mom and dad. Okay? So you do those 3, and then you can surprise me and take a picture if you want and show it to me. All right, I know you could do it. Let me stop sharing before I leave so I can see your beautiful faces clearly. All right. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's paper. Tomorrow we will try and do that other paper as much as we can by ourselves. But you know what? No, you are smarty, 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 and you are going to do well. Now, another thing I do want to encourage you to do is count by all those by 2s and by 5s and by 10s. Okay? I love you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.